look at Zomato because we do have Zomato all set to report its quarterly results. Let's take a look at what is really being penciled in when it comes to this one. When you take a look at a consolidated basis on a quarter-on-quarter basis as well, revenue, there's an uptick of about 10% that we're penciling in at this point. When you take a look at profit as well, what we're penciling in is an uptick of about 3%. When you take a look at EBITDA, uptick there as well, 19% uptick is what is being penciled in when it comes to the second quarter on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and EBITDA margin as well is seen at 4.5% versus 4.2%. So that largely is the kind of expectation that we have when it comes to Zomato. Let's also take a look at the key monitorables that we do have for Zomato, because there's market share and gain or loss that we of course will be keeping an eye on. Order volume growth is also something that will be key to watch, along with the delivery charges expansion. That is also something that we should be keeping a close eye on when it comes to Zomato's second quarter results. And near-term EBITDA as well as dark store additions, especially when it comes to Blinkit, or something that we're watching out for when it comes to Zomato as well. Let's also take a quick look at what brokerages then had to say, because when you take a look at what BofA then had to say, they're talking about how the company is looking to raise equity, and reports are also suggesting $450 to $500 million when it comes to this one. Competition uptick is also something that BofA is highlighting. In fact, they're also talking about how the company is scaling up other vertical as well. Lastly, let's also take a quick look at what Jefferies then had to say, because they're talking about how the QIP announcement is a surprising yet interesting move. So largely that's the kind of handover that we have when it comes to brokerages as well on Zomato.
All right, absolutely.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.